Palestinian Media Watch was founded 11 years ago. The goal was to find out what the Palestinians were saying amongst themselves in Arabic. We knew what they were saying in English. We knew what they were saying to the media. We wanted to know what they were saying in Arabic, and in particular, we wanted to know what they were saying to their children. Because what they were saying to their children was what they really believed, and what they were saying to the children would determine if we would have peace in the next generation with the Palestinians. And during this period, we have found that there are two distinct worlds. There's the English language world for public consumption, and there's the Arabic language world for internal consumption. And very often there is no relationship between the two.
Palestinian Media Watch explains that what Yasser Arafat said to Israel and the West often had no connection to what he said to his own people.
Arafat from the very, very beginning was telling the world that he accepted Israel's right to exist. But to his own people, there was a message that the Oslo Accords were temporary, the Oslo Accords were a Trojan horse to start the battle from the inside. Arafat and all of his ministers are coming on TV and talking about all of Israel, from Haifa to Eilat, and everything in between was eventually going to be Palestine.
Now, the new leader of the PA and Fatah, Mahmoud Abbas, seems to be following in the footsteps of his predecessor.
We have many examples of Mahmoud Abbas giving double messages. One of the most significant ones was on the very same day that he met with Condoleezza Rice and told her that he was going to demand of Hamas that they recognize Israel. On that very same day, he was interviewed on Al Arabiya and on Palestinian television, and he said just the opposite. I will not demand of Hamas to recognize Israel, and he went even further. Even Fatah doesn't have to recognize Israel. Abbas today, when his television is giving the identical messages it's been giving for many, many years, in fact, some of those very old clips that existed even before him, which were total denial of Israel and total planning for the day when Israel, those clips are continuing today.
In the lead up to Annapolis and renewed talks between Israel and the PLO, PATV kept up the same message.
Significantly, very significantly, the entire period leading up to Annapolis, during Annapolis, and now since Annapolis, Palestinian Fatah television has been giving a single message that every single centimeter of Israel is still Palestine. This has been coming in clips, this has been coming in public service announcements, it's been coming in documentaries. There's a documentary that was on, again, just this week. It says, to Palestine, there are parts beyond the West Bank and the Gaza Strip, and it starts to describe them. It talks about all of Israel as Palestine, without any hesitation.
Itamar Marcus explains what is being taught to Arab children in the Arab-occupied regions.
The Palestinian school books are teaching their children that the conflict with Israel is not just territorial. It's also religious. It's also for Allah. They are being taught that Israel has to be destroyed because their religion demands it, and therefore they're not given a choice. They are being told either you accept your religion, you accept Islam, or you accept Israel. You cannot have both. Now, in a society where religion is paramount, like Palestinian society, basically it is condemning those children to another generation of war with Israel.
Because of PMW's efforts, some action against the indoctrination of children has been taken.
The United Nations, in fact, made contact with me afterward and wanted to know the full content of the school books, and they actually reported on one of the United Nations website that they demanded of the Palestinians to find out what was an explanation for this content. In fact, and they demanded of Belgium as well. Belgium had funded the school books. They demanded of them an explanation as well.